Live at the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. It's the Colts and the Raiders. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. The 1-2 Colts, the 3-0 Raiders. Oakland alone atop the AFC West, trying to stay there. Danny White will kick off for underway. Indianapolis will get the ball first. Fielded by Randall at the 6-yard line, brings it out across the 25 to the 28-yard line. And that's where Indianapolis will have it 1st and 10. That was Randall, Quentin Randall, the rookie out of Texas State. Starting quarterback for Indianapolis, Carson Hackett, the 4th-year quarterback out of Tennessee. Indianapolis finally got their first win of the season last week after starting 0-2. The Raiders at 3-0, off to a really good start. Indianapolis will have it 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Sports Davis in the room, bringing you the game here this afternoon. From the East Bay, Hackett in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Hackett back, looks downfield, throws, gets it off to Maxwell, out to the 38-yard line, a gain of 10. Make it a gain of 9, just shy of the first down. It'll be 2nd and inches. Laurel Maxwell, the 2nd-year wide receiver out of Arkansas. On the tackle, number 20, Randall Wheeler, in his 5th year out of Miami. 2nd and inches for Indianapolis at their own 38-yard line. 4 receivers wide, Hackett in the gun. Hackett to Lattimore around the outside. Randall Lattimore has the first down out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 3, first down Colts. Sports Davis looking for the upset. He thinks Indianapolis is going to win by 3. He thinks Indianapolis is going to give Oakland their first loss of the season. We'll find out. On the tackle, number 53, Russell Smith, the linebacker in his 8th year out of Alabama. 1st and 10, Colts at their own 41. Opening drive of the game on a beautiful day in Oakland. Hackett under center, 4 receivers wide. Hackett back, looks, throws, gets it out, nearly intercepted. Broken up by the Raiders. Mark Palmer, the linebacker. Here's the offensive lineup. Costanzo, Blaylock, Page, Peterson, and Webb. And then it's Hill, Lattimore, Hunter, Stanley, and Randall. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Indianapolis from their own 41-yard line. Raiders should have intercepted that one. On 2nd and 10, Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett hands off to Chad Hunter, and he's going to lose yardage. Back to the 37-yard line, a loss of 3 yards. Russell Smith, the linebacker, on the tackle as he gets Chad Hunter for a 3-yard loss. Hunter in his 2nd year out of Tennessee. It'll bring up a big 3rd down for the Colts, 3rd and 13 from their own 37-yard line. They got to get across midfield for a first down. Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett back. Hackett looking, throws deep. He's got a man, Randall. He holds on into Raider territory at the 42-yard line. A 21-yard reception by Quentin Randall, the rookie out of Texas State. First down, Colts. Into Raider territory. So the opening drive of the ball game continues. First and 10 Colts from the Raider 42. 4 receivers wide. Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett back, looking, rolls out, throws, and it gets tipped, and Maxwell caught it on the deflection at the 36-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. That hit somebody's helmet on the offensive line, got tipped, and Maxwell caught it. Laurel Maxwell in his second year out of Arkansas. Second and 4 from the 36-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett back, throws, gets it out. Oh, nearly intercepted. It hit number 26, Chris Viceroy, right in the hands. Here's the Raiders defense. Sutton, Cripps, Washington, and Smith up front. They play a 4-3. Linebackers, Gray, Smith, and Porter. And the secondary, Robinson, Viceroy, McCorkle, and Wheeler. It'll bring up 3rd and 4 for Indianapolis at the Oakland 36-yard line. 5:26 left here in the first quarter. 4 receivers set wide. Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett back. Hackett throws, gets it out to Maxwell, down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Colts. Laurel Maxwell, another nice catch here on the opening drive. And Indianapolis has marched it all the way down to the Raider 29-yard line. The Colts are now in field goal range. 5:22. I think we had injury timeout. It's a doubleheader today. We've got the Jets and the 49ers after this. We'll go across the bay for that one. And then later tonight, at 8 o'clock Eastern, the LA Dodgers and the Baltimore Orioles, game 1 of the World Series tonight here at Jammin' Sports. First and 10, 3 receivers to the far side. Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett, play action, throws outside to Maxwell, who goes down after a 1-yard gain. On the tackle, Chris Viceroy, number 26, in his 10th year out of Connecticut, the strong safety. A gain of 1 for Indianapolis. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. We're still on the opening drive of the ball game. The Raiders have yet to touch the ball. Indianapolis from the Raider 28 on 2nd and 9. Hackett under center. Hackett hands off to Hunter up the middle. Hunter, a nice gain. Down to the Raider 18-yard line, a gain of 10 yards. And a Colt first down. The second year back out of Tennessee, Chad Hunter. First down, Colts. .435 and counting here in the first quarter, no score. Indianapolis comes out at the Raider 18. Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett back. Hackett throws, and it's knocked away. Knocking the ball away, number 20, Randall Wheeler, the 5th-year defensive back out of Miami. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. The intended receiver was Quentin Randall, number 88, and Wheeler makes a nice play. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the Raider 18. The Raiders come in at 3-0 atop the AFC West. 4 receivers wide. Hackett in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Hackett, high snap, hands off to Lattimore. Lattimore inside the 10. Lattimore down to the 6-yard line. A gain of 12 yards for Randall Lattimore, the third-year back out of Ole Miss. First and goal, Indianapolis from the Raiders' 6-yard line. This has been a long, sustained drive by Indianapolis to start the game. Under 4 minutes left now in the first. First and goal from the 6. Hackett under center. Hackett, play action, looks to the end zone, rolls out. Hackett may take it himself, and he's in for the touchdown. He crossed the plane. A 6-yard touchdown run by Carson Hackett, the fourth-year quarterback out of Tennessee. And he's a big quarterback. He's hard to bring down. He's 6'5", about 250. He's a load, and he gets in for the touchdown. And the Indianapolis Colts take the opening kickoff, march down the field, and they get a touchdown. Hackett's a big, strong quarterback there, Davis. He's hard to bring down. P.J. Burke for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Colts lead at 7-0. 3:43 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. The 1-2 Colts, the 3-0 Raiders. So Oakland will get the ball for the first time. Down 7-0. A nice opening drive by Indianapolis. Kicking off will be P.J. Burke. There's the kick. This will be fielded by Robinson. He'll down at the end zone. Touchback. And the Raiders will have it at their own 25-yard line. Marcus Robinson. Starting quarterback for the Oakland Raiders, Kevin Edwards, in his 9th year out of Army. Raiders had a disappointing season last season, finishing 6-10, but they're off to a 3-0 start this season. Looking to turn things around. First and 10 Raiders from their own 25. Their opening possession. Edwards under center. He's got Harrison in motion. Edwards, play action, throws downfield to Siegel, the tight end, down to the 39-yard line. A 14-yard gain to Jason Siegel, the 7th-year tight end out of Tulsa. First down, Raiders. The Raiders. Like Al Davis would say, the Raiders. I miss Al Davis. I do. I didn't like him when he was alive, but I miss him. If that makes any sense. First and 10 from the 39-yard line. Raiders in the I formation. Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Chappell around the outside. And Chappell gets a yard out to the 40. Let's take a look at the Raiders offense. Up front, Veldheer, Hayes, Durham, Walker, and Barletta. And then it's Harrison, Peterson, Chappell, Siegel, and Francesca. It'll be 2nd and 8, a 2-yard gain. Raiders at their own 40-yard line. Under 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Indianapolis up 7-0. Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Chappell, and Chappell pushing Colts with him out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 7 will bring up 3rd and 1. John Chappell, the 10th-year back out of Arkansas. Big 3rd down coming up for Oakland here on their opening possession. Beautiful day here in Oakland, 75 degrees, sunny skies. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back, throws outside to Chappell, and Chappell down to the Indianapolis 46. A gain of 6 yards and a Raider first down. On the tackle, number 59, Alan Kirk, in his 12th year, the linebacker out of North Carolina State. On 1st and 10, Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Peterson around the outside, and Peterson inside the 40. They'll mark him down at the 40. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. On the tackle, number 51, Dyson Wright, the 5th-year linebacker out of Georgia. It'll be 2nd and 4. Raiders come out. Edwards back to throw. On 2nd down, throws deep, and it bounces around, incomplete. Knocked away, incomplete. Let's take a look at the Indianapolis defense. They play a 4-3. Favors McKinley strong and right up front. The linebackers are Kirk, Cameron, and McQuillan. And the secondary for Indianapolis, Knox, Blue, Concepcion, and Rucker. The intended receiver was Darren Woods in his 3rd year out of Michigan. Going to bring up 3rd and 4 for the Raiders at the Indianapolis 40-yard line. 1:13 left to play here in the first quarter. 4 receivers wide. Edwards takes the snap. Edwards throws. He's got a man open. Woods down to the 29-yard line. An 11-yard gain. First down, Raiders. Darren Woods, the 3rd-year receiver out of Michigan, making the catch. On the tackle, number 30, Lawrence Rucker, the rookie out of Auburn, the defensive back. Under a minute left now in the first quarter. 1st and 10 Raiders at the Indianapolis 29. They're in the I formation. Edwards to Chappell, and Chappell gets stacked up. No gain. Making the tackle, number 23. That's Isaac Blue in his 11th year out of LSU. It'll be 2nd and 10. Also getting in on the tackle there, Glenn Cameron, number 55, the 9th-year linebacker out of USC. Clock is running, 25 seconds left in the quarter. 2 long drives that have eaten up the quarter. 2nd and 10 from the Indianapolis 29. Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Peterson, and Peterson goes down. He's going to lose a yard back to the 30-yard line. On the tackle, number 94, Cameron Favors. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Indianapolis up 7-0 here over the Raiders. Here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Brought to you by Snickers. It satisfies. We get set to start the second quarter. Indianapolis leads Oakland by a score of 7-0. It'll be 3rd and 11 for the Raiders at the Indianapolis 30-yard line as we start quarter number 2. A big 3rd and long for Oakland, trying to keep this drive alive. Indianapolis has played tough so far. They lead at 7-0. 3 receivers to the far side. Edwards in the shotgun. On 3rd down, Edwards back. Edwards looking, throws. It's caught by Woods down to the 16-yard line. A diving catch by Darren Woods. A 14-yard gain. First down, Raiders. Nice diving catch by Woods. First and 10 from the Indianapolis 16-yard line. Oakland trying to tie the game. Raiders come out with Edwards under center. Edwards draws back, throws down the middle, and it's knocked down. Glenn Cameron, the linebacker, knocks it down for Indianapolis. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Sports Davis with me. Davis not saying much, but I know he's here. Always good to have Davis here. We had an extra point earlier this morning. Go check it out. 2nd and 10 from the 16-yard line. Raiders in the eye. Edwards to Chappell, and Chappell drives forward a yard to the 15-yard line. Make it 2 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 8. On the tackle, number 96, Mike McKinley, the 5th-year defensive tackle out of Iowa. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Raiders at the 15-yard line. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Edwards throws. He's got a man open. Francesca down to the 2. A 13-yard reception by James Francesca, the 5th-year receiver out of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. It'll be 1st and goal, Oakland at the 2-yard line. On the tackle, number 26, Bingham Concepcion, the 12th-year free safety out of Howard. First and goal, Oakland at the Indianapolis 2-yard line, about the 1.5 actually. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards under center. Edwards looks to the end zone, throws outside to Gibson. Touchdown, Raiders. Joseph Gibson, the 3rd-year tight end out of Purdue. A 2-yard touchdown catch. And the Raiders can tie it up with the extra point. Alan McCoy will come on for the PAT. In his 18th year out of Florida State. The kick is up, and it's good. Raiders and the Colts are tied at 7. 6:27 left to play here in the first half. Live from the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. The Colts at 1-2, the Raiders at 3-0 coming in. The Raiders have beaten the Bills, the Chiefs, and the Broncos to get to 3-0. And now Danny White will kick off. It'll be fielded by Randall a yard deep over the 15-20. And Randall out to the 25-yard line. Quentin Randall on the return. And the Colts will take over at their own 25. 6:23 left here in the first half. We're tied at 7. A doubleheader this afternoon. We have the Jets and the 49ers after this. We'll go across the bay to Levi Stadium when this one's over. And we'll have the Jets and the 49ers. First and 10, Indianapolis from their own 25. Carson Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett back. Hackett rolls out, throws, and it's nearly intercepted, knocked down by Kevin Zachary, the third-year strong safety out of Baylor, intended for Randall, and that'll bring up second and 10. Zachary should have caught that. It was right in his hands. What's the old saying? It hit him in the bad spot, his hands. Good crowd here this afternoon. I appreciate it. The Raiders trying to get to 4-0. Second and 10 for the Colts. Hackett in the gun. Hackett hands off to Lattimore up the middle. A big hole for Lattimore out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 15 yards and an Indianapolis first down. Randall Lattimore, the third-year back out of Ole Miss. The Colts offensive line opened up a big hole there. Zachary and Cripps made the tackle for the Raiders. Six minutes and counting left in the first half. We're tied at 7. First and 10, Indianapolis from their own 40-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Hackett pitches to Hunter, and Hunter gets away around the outside and gets down to the 49-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. It'll be second and 1. Chad Hunter, second year back out of Tennessee. Indianapolis holding their own against the undefeated Raiders. We're tied at 7 here in the second quarter. It'll be second and 1. 4 receivers set wide. Hackett in the shotgun on second down. Hackett to Lattimore again. Lattimore's got the first down. Down to the Raider 46-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Indianapolis. That'll move the chains. Chris Viceroy on the tackle. You can just see how this game plays so much better than the newer ones. Just watch the offensive line and the way they block. 4 receivers set wide. Hackett under center. Hackett, play action. They bring the blitz. He gets sacked back at the 41-yard line. Levi Gray, number 58, the fifth-year linebacker out of Nebraska. That'll be a loss of 13 yards. Levi Gray, a delayed blitz, comes right in and gets the sack. That'll bring up second and 23 for Indianapolis, all the way back at their own 41-yard line. 4.5 minutes left here in the first half. We're tied at 7. Indianapolis comes out 5 receivers wide. Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett back. Throws downfield to Stanley. Kendall Stanley down to the 50-yard line. A gain of 9. Make it a gain of 8. It'll bring up third and 15. Kendall Stanley, the second-year tight end out of Stephen F. Austin. The younger brother of Alonzo Stanley, the wide receiver on the 49ers. Third and 15 from the 50-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett back. Hackett rolls out. Hackett. And he's going to take off. They bring him down at the 41-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. He's going to be shy of the first down. Chris Viceroy making the tackle and bring up 4th and 6. It'll be 4th down, and Indianapolis is going to have to punt. Back to punt, Matt Dodge. And Dodge gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline. And it's out of bounds at the 1 yard line. What a punt by Dodge. He aimed for the coffin corner, as they call it. And it goes out of bounds at the 1 yard line. Beautiful punt. The Raiders are going to start at their own 1 in a tie ball game with 3:21 left here in the first half. We're live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California, week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. Jets and the 49ers after this one. Raiders come out in the offset eye. Kevin Edwards under center in his own end zone. Edwards hands off to Chappell. Chappell some running room. Gets 2 yards out to the 3 yard line. Evil Dead's in the house. Good to see Evil Dead. I'm glad you got the money back for your car. I know it kind of sucks, but hey, you got your money back. 2nd and 8 from the 3 yard line. Raiders deep in their own end. Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Chappell again. This time Chappell a big game. All the way out to the 16 yard line. A gain of 13 yards and a Raider first down. Evil Dead, you get to see your Jets play next. Evil Dead's Jets are up next. They play the 49ers. The Jets can make it 2 in a row. Unfortunately, they're playing a 3-0 49er team next. Raiders also 3-0. 1st and 10 from the 16 yard line. Edwards draws back. Throws outside to Harrison. Out to the 28 yard line. A gain of 12. Colton Harrison, the 4th year receiver out of Duke. First down, Raiders. The Raiders started at the 1 yard line. They've worked their way out to the 28. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10 from their own 28 yard line. Edwards, play action, looks downfield, throws, gets it out to Siegel. Out to the 42 yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning. Raiders and Colts tied at 7 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. The 1-2 Colts, the 3-0 Raiders. Both teams have 3 timeouts. 1st and 10 Raiders from their own 42 yard line. On 1st and 10. Kevin Edwards, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Edwards back to throw. Looks, throws, gets it out to Francesca. Out to the 48 yard line. A gain of 10 yards and a first down. Raiders in the hurry up. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Throws outside to Harrison. Harrison down to the 36 yard line. A gain of 12. Another Raider first down. A minute and a half left here in the first half. Clock is running. Neither team calling a timeout yet. First and 10 from the 36. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Throws, gets it out to Harrison underneath. Out to the 29-yard line, a gain of 7. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. Grace. Timeout's been taken by the Raiders with 1:01 left. It'll be 2nd and 3 from the 29.
If you really want to give me that game, you can. But make sure it's the PS4.
Okay. See, I know.
It has to be, 23.
No, 23. I'll find it.
2nd and 3 from the 29-yard line. Raiders trying to break the tie before halftime. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Edwards throws outside to Grant. Down to the 25. The Raiders take a timeout. A gain of 4 yards and a first down. J.D. Grant, the third-year receiver out of LSU, making the catch. The Raiders have 1 timeout left. 57 seconds left until halftime. Evil Dead's getting ready for the next game when the Jets play. Jets. 57 seconds left. It's been a well-played first half. Raiders come out, 4 receivers wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Steps up. Throws towards the end zone. Throws it away. Incomplete. Just threw it away. That'll stop the clock with 51 seconds left in the half and bring up 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. Indianapolis at 1-2. They started 0-2. They won last week. Raiders at 3-0. 4 receivers wide. Edwards in the shotgun on 2nd down. Edwards back. Throws to the near side to Siegel. Down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. On the tackle, Lawrence Rucker, the rookie defensive back out of Auburn. Siegel, the 7th-year tight end out of Tulsa, makes the catch. 30 seconds and counting. Raiders holding on to that timeout at the Indianapolis 17-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Edwards looking, throws. It's intercepted by Cox. He may go all the way. They're not going to get him. It'll be a pick 6. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He picked it off at the 13-yard line. An 87-yard interception return for touchdown by Adam Cox, the 2nd-year defensive back out of Iowa. Wow. Yeah, Chase like. 87 yards on the pick 6. Just when you thought the Raiders were going to go in and score, Adam Cox comes up with an 87-yard interception return for touchdown. Wow. P.J. Burke will come on for the extra point. There's the snap. Kick is up, and it's good. Colts lead it 14-7. 8 seconds left here in the first half. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. This would be a mild upset if the Colts win today. Not many undefeated teams left. Let's see who's undefeated. Carolina is 4-0. Green Bay's 4-0. The 49ers are 3-0. They play next. The Browns are 3-0. They play later this week. And the Raiders are 3-0. Those are the only undefeated teams left. P.J. Burke will kick off. This will be fielded by Peterson. Brings it out over the 25 to the 26-yard line. 4 seconds left until halftime. Oakland will get the ball first in the second half. Chase like. That's too funny. It is nuts. That is an NFL record. Why can't they do that in the regular season? 1st and 10, just 4 seconds left. The Raiders are going to take a knee, and we're going to halftime. Your halftime score, Indianapolis 14, Oakland 7, here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California, where the Raiders in real life should still be playing. It's a shame they moved to Vegas. I mean, I'm happy for Vegas, but for me, they'll always be the Oakland Raiders. The Colts lead the Raiders 14-7 as we get set to start the third quarter. One of the nice things about Madden 19, the Raiders are still in Oakland. 8 minutes on the clock. The Raiders will get the ball first to start the second half. Raiders trying to get to 4-0. They're down by 7. P.J. Burke will kick off. This will be fielded by Robinson at the 7-yard line. Brings it out to the 29. Marcus Robinson. First down, Raiders. Yeah, they should have. Jacksonville just needs to get out of Jacksonville, to be honest with you. That market is not enough to support the Jaguars. What the Jaguars should do is when the Bears move, and they will move, the Bears are going to move to the suburbs, Arlington Heights, as soon as they get a stadium built out there. The Jaguars should move into Soldier Field and be 2 Chicago teams. 1st and 10 for the 29-yard line. Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Chappell up the middle. John Chappell out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Raiders. Or the Jaguars, they should move to St. Louis. That city's been hosed twice by the NFL. The Jaguars should just get out of Jacksonville and move to St. Louis. It'd be tough. I think a better fit, though, would be the Jags in St. Louis. First and 10 from the 42-yard line. Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Chappell again. Chappell 3 yards to the 45-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7. On the tackle, number 91, Isaiah Strong, in his 6th year out of Florida International. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. Chicago is hostile. They love the Bears, though. The Bears. Edwards to Chappell. Outside, Chappell turns upfield and gets out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 5, it'll be 3rd and 2. Well, there's a reason why they don't have a basketball team. And you can blame the brothers that used to own the Spirits of St. Louis in the ABA for that. 3rd and 2 from the 50-yard line. In the I formation, Edwards under center. Edwards rolls out, throws, gets it out to Siegel. A 2-yard gain out to the 48-yard line. It'll be 4th and inches, and the Raiders are going to have to punt. Nice tackle made by Tommy McQuillan, the 4th-year defensive end out of Tennessee. The brothers that own the Spirits of St. Louis, when the ABA merged with the NBA, they really wanted to join, and they were going to take the NBA to court, and they came up with an agreement, and I'll complete my story here in a second. Danny White back to punt for Oakland. White gets the punt away. Off the side of his foot, bad punt. Down to the 25-yard line. That's a 27-yard punt. So what happened is they went to court, and the NBA came up with an agreement to keep them from suing. These two brothers that used to own the St. Louis ABA team, they get $18 million every season. And the NBA cannot put a team in St. Louis until they die. And they're still alive. Crazy. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Hackett in the shotgun. Hunter goes out in motion as wide receiver. Hackett back. Throws. Gets it out to Stanley. Out to the 30-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5. Yep. These two brothers get a portion of the TV money, which is about $18 million every year until they die. And part of the agreement is that the NBA can't put a team in St. Louis until they die. 2nd and 5, Hackett back, throws, gets it out to Maxwell, incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. They get it because even if there's no team, yeah. When the ABA merged with the NBA, the Pacers, the Spurs, the Nets, and there was one more team joined. 3rd and 5. Hackett back, throws, gets it out to Hill. It's a first down, an 11-yard gain out to the 41-yard line. James Hill, the rookie out of Louisiana Tech, the wide receiver, makes the catch. First down, Indianapolis. There was 4 teams that merged with the NBA, and the St. Louis team wanted to badly, and they said no. They said, fine, we're going to take you to court. Antitrust and all that. And that was part of the agreement. First and 10 from the 41-yard line. Hackett under center. Hackett pump fakes, hands off to Hunter. Hunter goes down, no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. They didn't want to get sued. They knew the ABA was going to win the case, so they settled. I don't know. 2nd and 10 for the 41. Hackett under center. Hackett hands off to Hunter. Hunter up the middle. Hunter all the way down to the Raider 47-yard line. A gain of 12 yards and an Indianapolis first down. The other ABA teams were not financially viable, and I think the owners just wanted out. The St. Louis team, though, was viable, and they felt they should have been taken in by the NBA, but the NBA only wanted 4 teams, and St. Louis ended up the odd team out. So they made a settlement with them. 1st and 10 for the 47-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett to Lattimore, and Lattimore makes his way down to the Raider 41-yard line, a gain of 6. The Colts are playing very impressive ball today. They lead at 14-7, trying to score the upset over the Raiders. The Colts come in at 1-2. It'll be 2nd and 4 from the 41. 3 receivers to the far side. Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett to Lattimore again, and Lattimore gets down to the 39-yard line, a gain of 2 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. So that's why there's no NBA in St. Louis. And there won't be for a while. They have to wait for those two brothers to die. The television money in the NBA gets split 31 ways, even though there's only 30 teams. And that 31st cut goes to those two guys in St. Louis. 3rd and 2 from the 39-yard line. Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett hands off to Lattimore. He gets hit behind the line. No gain. On the tackle, number 53, Russell Smith, the linebacker. It'll be 4th and 2. And Indianapolis is going to have to punt. Hindsight being 2020, the NBA should have just took 5 teams instead of 4. 4th and 2. Dodge back to punt, gets the punt away. And that's going to go out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Another punt inside the 10 for Matt Dodge. Twice today, he's pinned the Raiders inside the 10-yard line. So Oakland still down by 7. First and 10 from the 7-yard line. 3:07 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. 4 receivers wide for the Raiders. Edwards in the shotgun on first down. Edwards back. Edwards throws outside to Harrison. Out to the 14-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3. Colton Harrison, the 4th-year receiver out of Duke. On the tackle, number 30, Lawrence Rucker, the rookie out of Auburn. On 2nd and 3 from the 14-yard line. In the I formation. Edwards, play action, throws, gets it out to Harrison. Out to the 31-yard line. A gain of 17 yards to Colton Harrison, the 4th-year receiver out of Duke. First down, Raiders. Indianapolis up by 7 here in the third quarter. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Evil Dead and Sports Davis in the room, my 2 moderators. Welcome into Jammin' Sports. I hope you're enjoying the game. We have the Jets and the 49ers after this. We'll just simply head across the bay for that one. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards fakes the handoff inside, throws, gets it down to Woods. Out of bounds at the 44. That would be correct, Evil Dan. Darren Woods on the catch into Indianapolis territory. Now, it hasn't always been $18 million, but whatever their cut is, like right now, there's 30 NBA teams. The TV money is cut 31 ways, and they get a slice. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Edwards to Chappell up the middle, and Chappell, a nice gain down to the 42-yard line. A 14-yard run by John Chappell. Another Raider first down. In perpetuity is what they call it. It was brilliant. It was brilliant. I think those first couple of years, they only got maybe $1 million or $2 million. Now it's up to big money. Both those brothers are in their 80s by now. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Edwards, play action. Edwards throws, gets it down to Francesca. Out to the 19-yard line. A 23-yard gain by James Francesca. First down, Raiders. I can't remember offhand, but you can Wikipedia and look it up or Google it. But that's why there's no NBA team in St. Louis. Look it up on Google or Wikipedia. I forget their last name, but they own the Spirits of St. Louis in the ABA. And they made a deal with the NBA. First and 10 from the 19-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Edwards in the gun. Edwards to Chappell. And Chappell makes his way down to the 11-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. There it is. That's their name. Silna. Yeah, it's an incredible story. ESPN did a 30 for 30 on it a few years ago. It was really quite fascinating. Check out the 30 on 30 or whatever it's called that ESPN does. They did a really good episode about that. 2nd and 3 for the Raiders at the 11-yard line. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards hands off to Chappell up the middle. And Chappell down to the 6-yard line. A gain of 5. First and goal, Raiders. As the third quarter clock is winding down. Well, looks like we'll have a scoreless third quarter. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. Indianapolis leading the Raiders by a score of 14-7. We'll be back right after this. And welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. The Colts and the Raiders, kind of a low-scoring game. It'll be first and goal for the Raiders at the 6-yard line. I know, Evil Dead, it's crazy. It's crazy. These guys worked out the best deal in sports history. I'm telling you, man. First and goal from the 6. Edwards under center. Edwards, 3-step drop. Rolls out. Edwards, he's going to take it himself, and he gets down to the 1-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. On the tackle, Daniel Knox, number 31. And that's why St. Louis does not have an NBA basketball team. It's a fascinating story. Raiders in the I formation. Edwards, hands off, no, play action, rolls out, throws, Gibson, touchdown, Raiders. A 1-yard touchdown reception by Joseph Gibson, the third-year tight end out of Purdue. And the Raiders can tie it up with the extra point. Alan McCoy for the PAT. There's the snap, kick is up, and it's good. Raiders and the Colts tied at 14, 7:24 left to play. We're in the fourth quarter, live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. And the thing about it is, Evil Dead, not many people know about it. It was kind of a backdoor deal. Yeah, the two guys are still alive, 89 and 76. The Silna brothers. That was the best sports deal in history. Danny White will kick off. Fielded by Randall at the 7-yard line over the 25-30. Randall brings it out to the 32-yard line. So the Colts and Raiders tied at 14. Still a lot of time left. The Raiders trying to get to 4-0. The Colts come in at 1-2. It makes me wonder, Evil Dead, what their initial investment was on that ABA St. Louis basketball franchise. I think they got a good return on their investment. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Hackett in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side. Hackett, play action, throws to the near side to Stanley. He's got a lot of room across midfield to the Raider 45-yard line. A 23-yard gain to Kendall Stanley, the second-year tight end out of Stephen F. Austin. First down, Colts. They collected over $300 million. Unbelievable. If you ever get a chance to watch the 30 for 30 on that, you need to do so. It's great. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett to Lattimore, and Lattimore gains 3 yards to the 42. It'll be 2nd and 7. Russell Smith on the tackle, number 53. Don't forget, we have the Jets and the 49ers coming up next. We'll go across the bay to Levi Stadium on 2nd and 7. Hackett under center. Hackett hands off to Hunter, and Hunter goes down. A 2-yard loss back to the 44-yard line. Marcus Robinson comes up, the 12th-year defensive back out of Stanford, and makes the play. It'll be a loss of 2. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. .620 and counting. We're tied at 14 here in the 4th quarter. The Colts and the Raiders. 3rd and 9 for the Colts at the Raider 44. 4 receivers set wide. Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett back. Hackett steps up, throws, dumps it off to Lattimore. He's going to be short of the first down. A 3-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th and 5. This would be a 58-yard field goal attempt if they want to try it. Let's see what the Colts do. Did they try a long field goal, or do they punt? The smart move here is to punt, especially since Dodge has nailed 2 punts inside the 10 already today. They're going to try, oh boy, they're going to try a 58-yard field goal. P.J. Burke. He's got Whitney to hold. The kick is up, and oh, he just missed it. Oh my gosh, it was so close. And now the Raiders are going to get the ball at their own 48-yard line. Great field position. He would have made that from 57. He just missed it. First and 10 Raiders from their own 48. 5:35 remaining. This one going down to the wire. Raiders trying to get to 4-0. Stay atop the AFC West. Raiders come out, 4 receivers wide. Kevin Edwards, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Edwards hands off to Chappell, a delayed draw that fools nobody. A loss of a yard back to the 47-yard line. On the tackle, Mike McKinley, the 5th-year defensive tackle out of Iowa. It'll be 2nd and 11. That didn't fool anybody. That play was a little bit slow in developing. Clock continues to move here in the fourth quarter. 5:15 and counting. 2nd and 11 for the Raiders. Edwards under center. Edwards again hands off to Chappell, and Chappell this time breaks away into the secondary, all the way down to the Indianapolis 29-yard line. A 24-yard run by John Chappell. He just needs one more yard for 100. First down Raiders, all the way down to the Indianapolis 29. Raiders come out 1st and 10. 4 receivers wide. Edwards in the shotgun. They're in field goal range already. Hands off to Chappell again. Another nice run by Chappell inside the 20, down to the 14-yard line. A 15-yard run by John Chappell. He's now over 100 yards rushing. He's at 114. He's had a big day. Chappell's still one of the better running backs in the league in his 10th year out of Arkansas. .4:15 and counting. On 1st and 10. 3 receivers to the far side. Edwards in the gun. Edwards to Chappell again. And this time Chappell's going to lose a yard. Back to the 15-yard line. Making the tackle, number 95, Eric Wright, in his 16th year out of Syracuse. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11 for the Raiders at the 15-yard line of Indianapolis. Clock continues to move. 3:45 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Raiders trying to retake the lead. Actually, they've never led. Edwards to Peterson around the outside. A flag is down. And this may be on the Raiders. The way the crowd is reacting. Holding on Ken Hayes, the left guard.
Still 2nd down.
It'll be 2nd and 21 back at the 25-yard line. The clock will stop with 3:33 left here in the fourth quarter. We're tied at 14. On a beautiful day in the Oakland Coliseum, week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. Edwards under center. Edwards hands off to Peterson up the middle. Peterson inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Tyler Peterson, the 7th-year back out of Illinois. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5 at the 9-yard line. Peterson, formerly of the Lions, spent 5 years with Detroit, now in his 2nd year with the Raiders. On 2nd and 5 from the 9-yard line. Edwards hands off to Peterson again. Peterson inside the 5, down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 6 and a Raider first down. 1st and goal from the 3. 2:45 and counting.
Watch out.
Raiders have it 1st and goal. The clock continues to run. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Raiders have never led today. They can take the lead right here. 4 receivers wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Looks to the end zone. Looking. Rolls out. He may take it himself. He runs in for the touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run by Kevin Edwards. And the Raiders have taken the lead for the first time today, 20-14. The 9th-year quarterback out of Army Kevin Edwards. He's one of my Army guys, by the way. In fact, he works for the VA in San Diego. Alan McCoy for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Raiders lead it 21-14, 2:26 left here in the fourth quarter. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California, Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. Indianapolis still has 2:26 left and 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. But they need a touchdown. They're down by 7. The Raiders have scored 14 unanswered points to take a 21-14 lead. Oakland trying to get to 4-0. They're currently in first place in the AFC West, a game up on the Seahawks and the Chargers and the Chiefs. There's a 3-way tie for second right now. Danny White will kick off. Fielded by Randall at the 7-yard line, out over the 25, 30. Randall out to the 32-yard line. .222 left to play here in regulation. Don't forget we have the Jets and the 49ers up after this. We'll be at Levi Stadium across the bay for that one. It's a Bay Area doubleheader for you here this afternoon. Well, thank you, Davis, for acknowledging that. I appreciate it. It was my honor. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Hackett under center. Hackett back. Hackett throws downfield to Hunter. A 2-yard gain to the 34-yard line to Chad Hunter. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. And that should bring us to the 2-minute warning. I don't think they'll get another play off. Pats will be in the Super Bowl. Patriots are 3-1. They bounce back. They beat Buffalo earlier this week after losing to the 49ers big. We get to see the 49ers next against the Jets. And that's the 2-minute warning. Raiders lead at 21-14 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. The Raiders with a 7-point lead over the Indianapolis Colts, 21-14. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Colts at their own 34-yard line. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. Indianapolis needs a touchdown to tie it up. Hackett in the shotgun on 2nd down. Takes the snap. Hackett throws, gets it downfield to Maxwell to the Raider 43-yard line. A 23-yard gain, 1st down Indianapolis. The Colts in the hurry up. Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett back. Hackett throws. Outside. Incomplete. Broken up by Chris Viceroy, number 26. The strong safety in his 10th year out of Connecticut. The intended receiver was James Hill. Viceroy, you should have caught that. It hit him right in the hands. I guess that's why he plays defense. 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Hackett in the gun. I don't think that's going to happen. Hackett back. Throws outside. Hill hauls it in at the 24-yard line. A 19-yard gain to James Hill, the rookie out of Louisiana Tech, down to the Raider 24-yard line. 1st down, Colts. He got both feet in. I think what Davis meant to say was 49ers minus 24. That's what you really mean. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Hackett under center. Hackett back. Hackett throws. Pass interference on Hill. That's the flag. Number 29 for the Raiders all over him. That's on Mark Sanders, number 29. It'll be 1st and goal, Indianapolis at the 1-yard line. And that was obvious. So now the Colts with a chance to tie it up. 1st and goal from the 1. Hackett under center. Hackett, 3-step drop, throws to the end zone. Touchdown! Colts to Kendall Stanley, the tight end. It's looking more and more like overtime here, but there's 1:31 left on the clock, and the Raiders still have 3 timeouts. So the Colts drive down the field to get aided by a pass interference call. And Kendall Stanley, a 1-yard touchdown catch. And now the Colts can tie it up. P.J. Burke for the PAT. Well, we got a good one going here. Burke for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. We're tied at 21. 1:31 left to play. Still plenty of time. And the Raiders have 3 timeouts. The Raiders just need a field goal. Yeah, I would too. '49ers minus 24. I'd still take that also. I think the 49ers will win the next game, but no more than 7 maybe. Jets and the 49ers after this. The 1-2 Jets, the 3-0 49ers. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Peterson, 2 yards deep over the 15, 20, 25. Peterson out to the 32-yard line. So that's where the Raiders will have it with 1:27 left in a tie ball game. Oakland has 3 timeouts, so plenty of time. All Oakland needs is a field goal. Raiders trying to stay undefeated. They're 3-0 coming in. 4 receivers wide for the Raiders. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Looks, throws, gets it out to Chappell. Across midfield. All the way down to the Indianapolis 45-yard line. A 23-yard gain. Raiders in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Edwards back. Edwards rolls out, being chased. Shrugs off a sack, but not the second time. Back to the 44-yard line. A loss of 10 yards. It'll be 2nd and 20. Raiders in the hurry-up, under a minute left. They just have to get in the field goal range. Edwards takes the snap. Looking, throws outside to Grant, and he gets out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A gain of 10 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. Alan McCoy warming up on the sideline. The Raiders still have 3 timeouts. 49 seconds left, and they have it at the Indianapolis 45-yard line. They're not quite in field goal range yet. They need about another 15, 20 yards. 5 receivers wide, empty backfield. Edwards on 3rd and 10. Edwards in trouble, throws, incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down. You're looking for the O's to win the World Series? Game 1 is tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern. The Dodgers at the Orioles, game 1. The Raiders are going to punt. Why are they? Oh, they're tied. That's right. All right. I about lost my mind for a minute. Danny White punts, and it goes out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Just a 19-yard punt. Now the Colts have 43 seconds and 3 timeouts. I was thinking that the Raiders were behind. They're playing for overtime. I'm human. I get caught up in it sometimes. We're tied at 21. Now the Colts have 39 seconds. 3 timeouts. All they have to do is get into field goal range. Carson Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett looking. Throws. It's almost intercepted. Oh my goodness. So close to being intercepted. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. That would have been ball game right there. That would have been a pick 6. I didn't even see who got his hands on it. I'm looking at my laptop. That was Chris Viceroy. 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. 34 seconds left. 4 receivers wide. Hackett back. Throws. Down to Hill. Out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 15 yards. And the Colts will take a timeout with 29 seconds left. And they'll have it at their own 39-yard line. Yep, we had high school football last night. Our team lost 17-14. The other team kicked a field goal on the last play of the game from 31 yards to win it. It was a great game. It was a defensive struggle, 14-14. Nobody scored in the second half until the last play of the game. Even though we lost, it was still a good game last night. First and 10 from the 39. Hackett under center. Hackett, 3-step drop. Hackett throws, gets it out to Stanley. Out to the 43-yard line. Just a gain of 4. Indianapolis takes their second timeout with 24 seconds left. Indianapolis still needs about 25 yards for a decent field goal shot. Tied at 21. We could have overtime. We haven't had many overtime games so far this season. I think we've had 2. 2nd and 6 from the 43. Hackett in the gun. 4 receivers wide. Hackett back. Hackett, he got hit as he threw. Gets it out to Stanley, out to the 49-yard line. Clock is running. 13 seconds. It'll be a first down from the Raider 49. 8 seconds. They're going to run out of time. Hackett looking. Steps up, throws downfield, incomplete. Oh, the Colts should have took a timeout. The intended receiver was Laurel Maxwell. It's knocked away at the last second by Chris Viceroy. No, I'm sorry, it was Marcus Robinson, number 25. So now the Colts, they have to throw a Hail Mary. It looks like we're going to overtime. On 2nd and 10, time will run out. There's the throw. Incomplete. We're going to overtime. Raiders and the Colts tied at 21. Here at the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. We'll just keep it right here for the overtime kickoff. Remember, here at Jammin' Sports, we don't have ties. They'll keep playing till somebody wins. We've had 4 double overtime games in my history, and the Colts have been in 3 of them. Raiders have won the toss. They've elected to receive. So that means the Raiders can win it with a touchdown on this opening possession. If the Raiders do not get a touchdown, if they have to punt or kick a field goal, then the Colts will get a possession. B.J. Burke will kick off for Indianapolis. We're in overtime. Peterson about 8 yards deep will down it. Touchback. And the Raiders will have it at the 25-yard line. Well, there you go, Davis. Davis loves overtime, and we're in overtime. Colts and the Raiders tied at 21. Davis lives for overtime. Oh, yeah, the ABA has some great players. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Edwards in the shotgun with a back on either side. Edwards fakes the handoff, throws outside to Siegel. Siegel doesn't get much, a yard out to the 26. It'll be 2nd and 9. On the tackle, Lawrence Rucker, the rookie out of Auburn. We're in overtime in Oakland. So we're going to have to wait a little bit longer for the Jets and the 49ers, but that's all right. We're in no rush. Bonus football, that's what they call it, overtime. 2nd and 9 from the 26-yard line. Raiders come out in the I formation. Edwards hands off to Chappell, and Chappell, not much. A yard out to the 27-yard line. On the tackle, number 96, Mike McKinley, the defensive tackle. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. A big 3rd down for the Raiders. As soon as Indianapolis has the ball, we'll be in sudden death. 4 receivers wide. Edwards back. Edwards scrambling. Edwards throws downfield to Woods. He can't hold on, incomplete. Broken up by Lawrence Rucker, number 30. It'll be 4th down. And the Raiders are going to have to punt. As soon as the Colts take possession, we'll be in sudden death. Darren Woods, the intended receiver, broken up by Rucker. It'll be 4th and 8. Danny White back to punt, the former Cowboy. White gets the punt away. It'll be fielded by Randall, brings it out to the 32-yard line. And we're now in sudden death. The next team to score, it doesn't matter how, doesn't matter who or how, they win the game. A field goal can now win it. Indianapolis will have it 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. If the Colts win, it'll be a mild upset. Carson Hackett, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Hackett hands off to Lattimore, and Lattimore goes nowhere. No gain. On the tackle, number 96, Robert Smith, in his 12th year out of Oregon. It'll be 2nd and 10. Six and a half minutes left in the first overtime. We'll keep playing till somebody wins. 4 receivers wide. Hackett in the gun. Hackett back. Gets it out to Lattimore on a screen pass. Lattimore gets the 1st down. Out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 12. 1st down, Indianapolis. The 3rd year back out of Ole Miss, Randall Lattimore. Colts on the move. All they need is a field goal. We're in sudden death right now. Next score wins. Touchdown, field goal, safety. It don't matter. 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Hackett in the gun. Hackett, play action, throws outside to Randall, and he's going to get tackled back at the 41-yard line. A 3-yard loss. Coming up to make the tackle is number 20, Randall Wheeler. the fifth-year defensive back out of Miami. Nice play by Wheeler, wrapping him up. It's a loss of yardage for Indianapolis. A loss of 3, be 2nd and 13. 5.5 minutes left in the first overtime. Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett draws back. It's a blitz. They get it off to Lattimore, and he goes down. A loss of 2 more yards. The Raider defense stepping up. Leighton Cripps, number 93, on the tackle, along with number 52, James Kingston, the linebacker. It'll bring up 3rd and 15. That was Kingston, number 53, or 52, I'm sorry. James Kingston in his 6th year out of LSU. Coming up on the 5-minute mark. 3rd and 15 from the 39-yard line for Indianapolis. A big 3rd down. 3 receivers to the near side. Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett back. Hackett looking. Rolls out, throws. Gets it out to the receiver at the 46-yard line. It's James Hill. And that'll be a 1st down. A gain of 16 yards, just enough. 1st down, Indianapolis. Just got enough. He got both feet in. That'll stop the clock. He got out of bounds. 4:48 left here in the first overtime. Now the Raiders want to review it. I think he got both feet in. Well, maybe not. No, he touched the toe. That's a good catch. This is going to stand. Ruling on the field stands. It'll be 1st and 10 Indianapolis at the Raider 46. Oh yeah. Yeah, we get a lot of scouts come out. There were scouts last night. 1st and 10 from the 46. Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett looking. Rolls out. He gets sacked back at the 48-yard line. Making the sack, number 96, Russell Smith. A loss of 7. It'll be 2nd and 17. It's funny that you should say that, Evil Dead. One of the linebackers on the team I cover got signed right before the game to play at Austin Peay University. I know that's a Division II school, but hey, that's pretty cool. Anytime any of your players get signed by any college, it's a cool thing, even if it's a Division II school. How long am I doing? Since 95. 2nd and 17. Hackett to Lattimore. And Lattimore gets a yard out to the 47-yard line. Actually, no gain. They say now no gain. Robert Sutton on the tackle in his 8th year out of Texas. It'll be 3rd and 17. A couple have over the years. 3rd and 17 from the 47. Hackett back. Hackett throws downfield to Hill again. James Hill making another clutch catch down to the Raider 38-yard line. A 15-yard reception. Actually, is 2 yards short. It'll be 4th down. All right, the Colts are going to try it from 55 yards. The Colts going for the win. I thought Hill had the 1st down, but he was actually short of the 1st down by a couple of yards. It'll be 4th and 2 from the 38. This will be a 55-yard field goal attempt by P.J. Burke to win it in overtime for the Colts. He missed it from 58 earlier, and it looked like it would have been good from 57. 3:49 left in the first overtime. The Raiders are going to try to ice him. They call the timeout. Here we go for the win. P.J. Burke from 55 yards. Eric Wesley to hold, or Whitney, I'm sorry. Kick is up, and it's no good. We continue on. 3:45 left to play in the first overtime. We're still tied at 21. That one wasn't even close. I'm trying to remember, Evil Dead. I think 2 players in the history of me doing those games has gone pro, but they haven't lasted very long. For some reason, the high school that I cover, they produce a lot of baseball players. Right now we have 5 in the minor league that graduated last year, which is quite something, to be honest with you. For some reason, we crank out baseball players. 1st and 10, Raiders from the 45-yard line. We're still tied at 21. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards pump fakes, throws, and it's intercepted by Daniel Knox, and the Colts get it right back. Yes, the local high school, the one that I cover, Smith County High School here in Tennessee, and they went to the finals the last 2 years. They didn't win it, but they went deep. And right now they have 5 players in the minor league. 2 with the Brave squad, 1 with the Cardinals, 1 with the Reds, and I forget what the other one is. Yeah. We've got a bunch over the years that have played pro ball. So the Colts will take over at the Raider 49-yard line. 1st and 10, 5 receivers wide. Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett back, throws underneath, incomplete. That'll stop the clock. 3:38 left in the first overtime. We're still tied at 21. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Colts at the Raider 49. On 2nd and 10, Hackett in the shotgun. Hackett to Lattimore, and Lattimore a couple of yards out to the 46. A gain of 3. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. On the tackle, number 30, Kevin Zachary, the 3rd-year safety out of Baylor. It'll be 3rd and 7. We'll have the Jets and the 49ers after this is over, however long this one takes. On 3rd and 7, 4 receivers wide. Hackett in the gun. Hackett back. Hackett throws, gets it down to Maxwell. They're in field goal range, down to the 29-yard line. Laurel Maxwell, the 2nd-year wide receiver out of Arkansas. A 17-yard reception down to the Raider 29-yard line. Indianapolis is now in field goal range. The Colts will probably try to get closer here. They can win it with a field goal. Hackett under center. Hackett to Hunter, and Chad Hunter inside the 20, inside the 10. They'll mark him down at the 10-yard line. A 19-yard run by Chad Hunter. And now Indianapolis, if I was the Colts, I'd be bringing out the field goal unit. It'd be a 27-yard field goal from here. And just get this thing over with. And it looks like the Colts are going to get the upset. The Raiders are going to suffer their first loss. Here we go. P.J. Burke from 27 yards to win it. And now the Raiders want to ice him. I'm sorry, but you're not going to ice a kicker from 27 yards. If you can't make a 27-yard field goal, you don't deserve to be out there. If the Colts make this, they'll be 2-2, and the Raiders will drop to 3-1. And the Seahawks, Chargers, well, the Chargers have yet to play this week. The Seahawks are 3-1. The Chiefs are 3-1. The Chargers are 2-1. They play later. Here we go for the win. P.J. Burke from 27 yards for the Colts. Whitney to hold. The kick is up. And it's good. The Colts win it in overtime. Your final score, Indianapolis 24, Oakland 21. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We have the Jets and the 49ers up next. We'll see you then.